Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 25 as we continue our start from scratch run here on Hutan Pantai. And we just finished loading up some more rice saplings. We're gonna go take these down. Or seedlings, whatever they're called. Saplings would be trees. What are these called? Rice? Maybe it is just seedlings. I think it says it here, doesn't it? Oh, it's called saplings. Okay. I was right the first time. I didn't know you got sap from rice. Alright, get you rolling on that. So I did a little bit of math. I did check. So the grass bales that we were picking up before were 500 liters and the hay bales are 600 liters. So these are more compact essentially. So the fact that we got 85 last time and we only got effectively 60 plus whatever we dropped off to the cows earlier. I think it all kind of maths out to about the same. So I don't think we gained more, but I do think we got about the same. Maybe a hair more, not much. That makes all sense, I guess. Alright. What else do we need to do while we're getting the rice done? Not sure, actually. There's nothing for the used lot that we want right now. Obviously, we already looked at that Challenger, and it's the exact same as what we have already, so no point in picking that up. We don't really need much else to take care of our animals and our farm, right? Like, really, at this point, it's a matter of just getting profit from all the things that we've already got going on. So, of course, that's getting the rice once that's going, and making some more of the rice cakes or whatever. And, of course, mowing the grass 3 times a year. Which we might eventually get to the point where we've mowed so much that we have more than our cows can eat, or our buffaloes can eat. But we're a little ways away from that for right now. Plus, as the buffalo get older, they're going to eat a lot more. So it's possible we won't ever be able to keep up with them. Who knows? Alright, it'd be nice to get to a new month so we can get some more contracts. Although, again, we don't really want to do contracts unless we have other things to do on the farm. As far as the rice is concerned, we're obviously not going to harvest it for a few months here. It'll be harvested in August. Which I believe we mow again in July? Maybe, I think. Which will be fine. I mean, we're still not even done planting the rice. Actually, let's come up, where's my guy? Come up to you. Did this one fill up to 64% as well? And then I need to go reread. Yeah, so I need to reread what it said about emptying those things out. Right, so you can fertilize before or after planting, but before the first green shoots appear on the surface. Which is weird because I think that's the other type of rice, isn't it? Weeds only grow in the rice fields in the early stages of growth when there is insufficient water in the fields, which we should have plenty of water. It's not possible to remove these weeds. In the case of long grain rice, weeds can be removed using the usual methods before the field is flooded. Depending on the growth stage, your rice field will need to be flooded or left dry. Do not forget to check the water pump on your rice field daily to find out if it needs water or not at this stage. The water pump will only work when necessary. Rice is sown in the spring on the rice field that has already been flooded. This type of rice grows faster than the dry planted rice and produces a much higher yield. You need a special seeder. We got that. With this variety, the field has to be flooded when you plant the green rice sprouts. Cool. When growing rice, it is important to note that the field may only remain flooded for a certain period of time. So that's the thing. We got to check it. If the water remains on the field for too long, a number of rice plants will die. Keep the field flooded after planting for 2 more months before it has to be dry for the 3rd growth stage. Okay. 2 more months. All right. Hopefully I understand. We'll find out. How you doing over here? I mean, not the biggest contraption in the world, but I guess the thing is that you do get a good amount of volume even off of a relatively small sized field. I mean, they did such a good job on the water mechanics and the water visuals. I'm impressed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm impressed. You are almost done. Alright, let me put a little pause in here. I'll bring you guys back once these guys get done with what they're doing. Alright, we're back. Just finishing up the last little pass here with the rice. Honestly, I think I'm just going to park this thing over here on this other side. Out of the way. That just works in this area anyway. Save some space for other things. Alright, that's that. I think we're ready to fast forward finally. I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but I can't think of what it is off the top of my head, so yeah, let's go. I mean, rice and our animals is all we've got going on. So I guess there's not much for us to forget. All right, everything looks good on the grass. Oh, we actually might get a tornado. Oh, we're gonna have to fast forward so we can see the tornado. I mean, it might destroy some of our field, but you know, at the end of the day, it's the price you pay for seeing how cool it looks. Okay, so I gotta check this every day, and so we gotta flood you. I mean, you'd think with the rain coming down, it would take care of it for me. Man, the rice looks so green. Almost made it. We did it! Alright, sorry. Where's the weather actually? Where do we have weather at? Is that one of the reports down here? No. Do we not have weather anymore? Oh, it's at the bottom. Okay. Interesting. The rice looks really nice, I'll be honest. It's nice and green. I like the way it looks. I forget that we have bees out there. They're just doing their thing, making us a tiny bit of money. Well, I guess we're not actually selling the honey yet. They're just building up a little tiny bit of honey. Actually, is the thing over there full? I haven't even thought about that. Oh. Did not make the turn. No, it's not even really close to full at all. What are you growing out here? Can we see? No. Looks like carrots, maybe? Parsnips. And then over there we've got... Is that green beans? Peas. Are we gonna have to weed up here? Alright. Done. Let's grab our brush. Playing jazz here. Alright. And... old Excalibur. Come on, stop moving. Okay. Done. How much are our horses worth right now? 1,500 bucks a piece? It's not bad. I mean, they're a long ways away from full value, though. They do have food, plenty of food. How about the buffaloes? Looks alright to me. Alright, let's go check the rice field real quick, because I'm curious about... if it says anything about weeding or anything like that up here. It says plus 80% yield bonus. What are we missing? What did we miss? I'm actually not sure what we would have missed. Do these fields need to be plowed? technically counted as mulching on a little bit. No weeds on there at the moment. I don't know what we might not be getting full credit for. It's alright. I think we can just let you run and fast forward. I'm going to fast forward to see if we get a tornado. Although I feel like a tornado on our US map makes more sense, but I guess they still get tornado. They probably call them something else here. What are they called in Asia? Cyclones or something? I don't know. We'll fast forward here because I'm curious now. I think those things fill up faster while we're fast forwarding. So you should be back up to 64% maybe? 66% now actually. I don't really see the water anymore, but I assume it's there. Okay. I didn't check the used lot. Nothing here that we need or want, and we're not going to do any contracts right now because we're not doing anything on our own personal field. So yeah, I'm just going to fast forward until we get to the tornado weather and see what happens. Would we be able to see it? It's going to be on the map. That'd be kind of cool. Don't see anything yet. God, I have no idea what it's supposed to look like, to be honest, so... Now there's some heavy raindrops. Guess I'll just have to be surprised on the US map when it happens. Grass still says it needs rolling because that's the planting rolling, not the in-between grass rollings, which we might still... Well, no, we're not going to worry about the rolling. We don't care about that. Just 2.5%, not worth it. Well, I don't see any yet. Possible they're out there somewhere on some other part of the map. I don't know exactly how it works, to be perfectly honest. Now, we had rain in FS25, but we did not have, like, storms. This is definitely different and kind of cool. Alright, I'm going to fast forward a little bit until we get past this. See if something pops up. Oh, there's one. Way up there. Make sure we didn't have one over here. Yeah, way up there. Something we could teleport to go see that? That is straight out this way. Is that up here? Oh, it's right. Oh, it is on the map. Oh. Very cool. All right, well, let's come up here maybe. I think we can see it from here. Back that way. Might be able to see it from here. It's up in the hills there, which I don't know how often tornadoes pop up in the hills, but you know, whatever. I guess there's tornadoes in hill country areas. You're not going to see them usually in the mountain areas, but in the kind of hilly terrain, it's probably totally fine. Do we take damage from the tornado? There it is. I'm gonna save the game just in case something weird happens here. Oh, that is violent. Oh, that's violent. Oh my, it's tearing up the trees. We're inside the tornado. The fact that it tears up the trees. Oh wow, you can see the path it took through these trees and just ripped them to shreds. Now that is cool. I did not know that the tornadoes could rip the trees to shreds. That is cool. So I guess you get less lumber this year. I mean, they even delimbed them and everything. Like, it's crazy. Wow, that's a violent... I mean, it's a tornado, so I mean, should have expected it, but it's a bit more. I had to turn the volume down. That's a bit more than I was expecting, maybe in some ways. And again, I was not expecting the trees. That part is kind of cool. Man, that is. That is something else. Well done, Giants. Well done. Huh. Let's go back to our farm. And, we still see it up there. Can I just fast forward looking at the map here? There goes the tornado. And so I guess we could just sit here and watch it. It is going to make it to the temple. It is making a beeline for the temple. Wow. There it goes. That is gone. And we're past tornado weather. That's crazy. Let's go actually visit this one more time. I just want to see how much damage. Is lingering over here. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I was gonna say. It just tore right through here. Wow. I guess it stopped basically when it got to this tree. This is something else. I knew it was gonna tear up fields. I don't know that I was thinking about it tearing up the forested areas, but you know, that's cool that they put that in as well. Alright, well, that was fun. Question. I mean, you don't have to answer. Obviously, I'm going to learn it myself. But my question is, oh, hey, this is a buildable. My question is, sorry, I got distracted. Does the tornado look different on the American map than it does here? It was a very white tornado. I feel like we get more black and like dark tornadoes in the United States. not sure like what the reasoning would be. I thought the temple was here the last time we visited. Maybe I'm thinking of something else, but we can build the temple. That'd be a fun project. Especially since it requires lumber and stuff. It requires lumber and what else? I mean, cement bags at least initially. That might be fun. I'm not saying we're going to do it on this playthrough, but at some point it might be fun to build up the temple and kind of see what that looks like. Alrighty. I'm sure there's lots of buildables on a lot of these maps. I mean, the fact that you can place your own buildables on your own farm is also very cool. Alright, we're going to put a cut in there. We got to see the tornado, so I'm happy. Horses are fed, buffaloes are fed, rice is watered, and we're ready to fast for one more month, I think, of watering, and then after that, we dry it back out again, if I remember correctly. So, we'll see. We'll learn it all together. I do appreciate you guys watching, though. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.